Hi everybody, PJ here. I'm still in Hull. Well, I'm in Hessel actually at the moment, and I'm at a company called Northern Film Studio. And I believe this fella's just walked out of there, have you? Can you tell me what they do? Because it looks a really interesting farm. I mean, I can see you've got a petting zoo here.
Yeah. We'll make feature films.
You make what, sorry?
Feature films.
You make feature films?
Yeah.
What, like we'd see on TV and stuff like that?
It's in cinema.
In the cinema? Wow. So what do you do here? Do you do the editing and stuff?
I'm a musical director.
You're a musical director?
Yeah.
Are you a musician yourself, I take
Yes.
it? What do you play?
I play keys.
All right.
And pianos and things.
So you cover all sorts of things then?
Yeah.
I'm a sax player myself. It's only because I can't sing.
What's this for?
I make YouTube videos.
All right.
And I was going to go and video Arco, and then I saw this here that is so interesting. I thought I'd pop down and have a look.
Yeah.
So what feature films have you made then?
Well, we've got one coming out later on this year called The Last Trip.
The Last Trip?
Yeah, it's based on our fishing heritage from Hull.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so why have you got all the animals in the...
For 3D modelling, that sort of thing.
All right.
Yeah, in case we need anything or...
So have you actually got a studio in there?
Yeah.
What's chances of a look?
Possibly not. We have a closed set at the moment because.
Are you working at the moment?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. No, it's any chance of a walk round and have a look at your animals and things?
I can ask, but I think it's.
I mean, I've been told to bugger off before now.
Right. I'll ask for you.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, we're in the same kind of thing, really.
Yeah.
My standard might not be at yours, but you know, what editing program do you use? You know,
DaVinci.
you use DaVinci. I use DaVinci.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've just started using it on my iPad actually.
Right.
I went out and bought a brand new iPad, you know, the M2 series with the
Yeah.
M2 chip in it, just so I can use DaVinci on my iPad. Yeah. And it's free.
Yeah.
Well, I bet yours isn't, your version. Who's the DaVinci expert then?
Not me.
All right.
We have a guy who does all the 3D modelling and things like that, so that's what
Right.
he uses.
So what do you use for audio mixing then?
Logic Pro X.
Right, never use Logic Pro X. I use the Adobe, what I can't remember what it's called now. For audio editing anyway.
Yeah.
And that tends to be pretty good. It gets rid of all background noises, hisses, cracks, whistles.
Well, you can go in 9.3 in Logic.
You do what, sorry?
So you can go to 9.3 in Logic.
All right.
So mixing like surround sound and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Is that your job?
yeah.
All right, okay.
And soundtracks and God knows what else.
Gets a bit frustrating at times though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, right, okay, and then it's, oh, what the bloody hell's happened there?
Where are
Yeah.
you from then? Are you from here?
Me, I'm from Worksop.
Right.
And I generally I just video industry,
Right.
you know, heavy plant, lorries, cranes, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I've come here to do these, because these do all the safety equipment and all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff
that's
for
right.
industrial estates. And as I came and I parked round here, I saw obviously all this, and I thought, wow, what an interesting place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even more impressive inside, but obviously we've got a closed door because we're just finishing our
Right.
film. So
Would there be chance of making an appointment and perhaps coming and having a look round?
possibly.
Even if I'm not videoing while I'm in there, I'd love to have a look round.
Yeah. Possibly.
You know, I'd love to see your editing suites and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, we've got a lot under construction at the moment.
Right.
So yeah, like I say, we're just gearing up to against the release of our next film. So
Right. So the films, are they funded by you, or are they funded by like
they're self-funded.
self-funded?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Because I know sometimes you get funding from councils, and especially if it's something like a video about Hull or something like that, you know.
You think so, wouldn't you? But no.
No?
No.
Yeah. No, well, really thinking about it, no, that doesn't surprise me at all. What's your name, by the way? I'm Pete.
I'm John.
All right, John. Brilliant, mate. So they've kicked you out for your ciggy, have they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder if it's worth smoking nowadays sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I don't smoke a lot, so
And it makes a break from working, doesn't it?
it does. Yeah.
So, yeah, I take it you spend a lot of time sat in front of a mixing desk and a computer, do you?
I do, but not here.
All right.
My own studio that I do most of the work in.
At home?
Yeah.
All
And
right,
from
okay.
here to mix it with the scenes and stuff like that.
So you have to get the beat right and everything else with the action that's going off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that. So I'd be here all the time if not. So I do a lot of it off-site.
Right. That must be really interesting. What got you into that? Being a musician?
Well, I'm a music producer. Like, do like chart stuff and things like that.
All right.
So it was sort of a natural progression, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got into that through being a musician yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. I produced Callum Scott Dancing on My Own.
All right.
So I did that one. That was my first big one. So
Very proud of that then.
well, it's just a 1,000,000,000 streams.
Wow.
So yeah, it's done quite well, that one.
Yeah. I've had 25 million hits on YouTube.
Wow. Brilliant. Yeah. I think you'd probably get a bit more money than I did.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't do bad out of it. You know, but I'm retired now anyway. I'm 67, 68 this year. So I don't do it because of money.
Yeah.
I do it because I enjoy getting out and meeting people and doing things,
Yeah.
rather than sitting at home watching, what is it, Housewives, is it what they call it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, mate. Rather than sitting and watching Netflix and telly and,
Yeah.
you know. To be honest, it's very, very rare I watch telly. I watch YouTube more than anything.
They've been on the old Docklands, St
No.
Andrews Quay,
No.
over there. It's where all the fishing originated from here.
All right.
From Hull, but it's all derelict now.
Right.
So if you're doing anything about like times gone by, sort
Yeah.
of thing, it might be worth you wandering down there and having
Yeah.
a bit of a nosy down there.
I've just done a big recycling plant. I'm more interested in the big 360 grabs and how they lift the cabs up in the air and, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And I usually fly a drone over the top as well, so I can get an aerial footage.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you've got your own drone flyers, have you?
Type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't get no work off you then.
Well, send a CV in.
Yeah, I'm not bothered, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've got enough on as it is. I put a video out every day.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm in country, I do. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, the best thing you can do is drop them an email,
right.
really, and obviously when we open the doors again, we could possibly have you down or something if the MD like approves it, sort of thing.
Yeah, you know, it's something I'm really, really interested in, because obviously I sit at home on my desk and I've got my computer and my iPad and I work away there.
Yeah.
And I'd just love to see how the professionals do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be really, really interesting. Even if he said, yeah, you can come but you can't video, I'd
Yeah.
still love to come and have a look. Because I mean, it's not a journey for nothing. There's loads of other things around here I'd like to have a look at as
Yeah.
well.
I think they're filming in the city centre at the moment. They're doing a film called The Blitz, I think.
Right.
Which they're doing today, I believe.
I've just come out at city centre. I'm not going in. It's a bloody nightmare driving round there. Takes you an hour to drive a mile and a half.
Yeah. You're going to be on the Old Town.
All right.
That's where
I don't know Hull
everything
very
goes.
well at all.
It's like that side of like the town centre.
Right.
That's where you want to be.
So
That's
you've
where
got all the
everything's
roadworks and everything to go back through.
happening. Depends which way you go.
Yeah. If you go straight down this road, there are loads of roadworks where they're doing the bridge and all sorts of things down there.
Yeah.
So it's not good driving at the moment.
No. Well, lovely to meet you.
And you?
Yeah. And
I'll drop an email in.
Yeah.
If you just mention it to somebody, you know, good-looking fella, dreadlocks, wants to come and have a look, you know, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, it's an interesting place. I'm going to have a look at some of your animals through fence. I'd appreciate it if you'd ask if I can have a walk round and have a quick look at your animals.
Yeah. I'll ask.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, like I say, I've been told to bugger off before now. I can video them through fence. In fact, I can stick my 360 camera up and stick it on a long pole and video them over at fence anyway. It makes the difference.
No problem. Well,
All right.
lovely to meet you.
And you. Right then, so let's have a look. What have we got? We've got rhinos, cattle, gorillas. Oh look, there's big lizards, saber-toothed tigers, hippopotamus. Another big hippo here, look. There you go, look at them. We've got giraffes. Quite a few giraffes down there. Big ones and little ones. And then we've got a load on the roof. Lions, tigers, small giraffes, etc, etc. So it's a really interesting place. And like I say, I would love to get in and have a look around. It'd be fantastic. Right, so that's it for Northern Film Studio. Been a lot different to what I normally do. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everybody, see you soon.